What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, Etsy's #1 urban blogger and the queen of paperwork. A lot of y'all are new to me, especially on Facebook. A lot of y'all don't know my journey. How did we get here today? Okay. Some of y'all have been with me since 2022 when I was just Mickey Truth, the YouTuber. Just, enjoying doing some content, whatever. Okay. A lot of you don't know, when did you transition into a blogger? In the beginning days, I didn't even consider myself a blogger because I didn't know what a blogger was. I was like, I'm a researcher. I'm a research YouTuber. But in 2023, the title blogger got on my resume. And it all started with a trip to Chicago to cover the OBlock RICO case. And boy, it's so much that transpired. I got playlists of my coverage of the OBlock case itself. But this video right here changed it all. So I'm gonna react to this video because it's been almost 3 years since I watched it. Okay, and the title of this video is Mickey Truth removed from the OBlock trial by the feds. Okay, so of course I know way more now than I did back then when I originally did this video. So I'm gonna do my reaction, fill in the blanks for y'all at certain parts for those who haven't been along for the ride. And hey, my first reaction to myself in a long time. Let's get into it.
803, the area code where you're from?
Okay. Columbia, South Carolina. I had to make sure I rep on No Jumper for sure. Y'all, this morning has been crazy. Okay, crazy. So I don't really know what the fuck. Yo, this shit seems like a movie right now. Like a movie. Let me tell y'all what just happened. So I get up, get dressed, go to the courthouse, okay, for the OBlock RICO case, okay. I'm at the courthouse. I'm in the courtroom. What it do, Lena? I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, waiting on court. It's a lot of commotion and shit going on. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm taking my little notes or whatever. All of a sudden, hold on. Let me back up. But one, Sadie Nash, the YouTuber Sadie Nash was there, right? We go into the courtroom. A whole slew of motherfucking agents came and stopped Sadie Nash before he even hit the fuck.
Hold on. I got to go into detail. First and foremost, okay, Sadie Nash has got to be like 7 feet tall, okay? And a solid, like, I had to look up to him, okay? He had on this blue sweatshirt or like hoodie or whatever. So, we sitting there chopping it up because I was running late that morning, right? And he was already there, so he was waiting on me to get there. And I remember we was sitting there waiting for his time to go in. Now, again, he's up tall. So I'm in front of him. We doing the ID things. All of a sudden, I just see all these police, these agents come out of nowhere. So imagine small people to a giant, literally, because he was bigger than all the police or whatever. And I just remember him saying, "Oh Lord." So I'm looking at like, oh my God, what's happening to him? I'm gonna just keep on going. Now, fast forward to now we know Sadie was removed the non-entry into the court because of his videos in regards to the informant taking a stand. And remember, he said, y'all got to get active. So that's why he was stopped from coming in, even though the informant wasn't on the stand at the time. But yeah, that was crazy. Let's keep going.
In courtroom, they took him somewhere. I don't know what the fuck happened to him, but I go into the courtroom, right? I'm sitting there waiting. Like I said, they keep having all this sidebar, and when they have the sidebars, they have this like static sound, right? So I'm just sitting there and I'm just writing, observing what everybody doing. All of a sudden, a motherfucking man come up to me and was like, "Can you come with me for a minute?" And I'm like, "Oh shit." So I get my stuff. We walking out the door. He's like, "Do you got a phone or anything in the locker?" And I was like, "Yeah." Then he was like, "Go ahead and get your stuff out." I'm like, "What the fuck?" So all of a sudden he's like, I'm such and such. I'm gonna explain to you what's going on. Once we get what it do, King Walk. I'm gonna explain to you what's going on. Like once we move away from the courtroom, I'm like, the fuck. So my heart is racing. Cause I'm like, what the fuck? What did do Paradise? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So we get on the elevator now. I'm thinking he about to hit lobby and like I got to leave for some reason. No. He take me to a whole another floor. So I'm like, the fuck?
Yo, I seen dude, the agent press 6. I'm like, hold up. And my mom like, oh, where we going? What you about to do to me? Like, I was scared. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Okay. Now this video was literally within 15 minutes of all this. So I'm telling y'all now, 3 years later, I was scared as shit. Okay. Because I was like, is y'all taking me to an interrogation room? Like, what we doing? Like,
so he's like, yeah, you got history with the witness. And I'm like, who? I'm like, who is the witness? So there, I don't look. They say me and Butter got history. I'm like, I said, I ain't never talked to him before, like ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just reported. And he's like, yeah, I know you're a blogger. You're Mickey Truth. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I blog or whatever. And then he was like, well,
hold on. In that moment, the blogger Mickey Truth was born because up until that point, I didn't even consider myself no blogger. I consider myself a YouTuber. But in that moment, I was solidified as a blogger. For many reasons, this situation made sense to use that header, that title. But yeah, the feds labeled me a blogger.
We have concern for your safety. He was like, the witness has made comments to them about me, saying that he's upset with something I reported on or something from yesterday.
So now y'all know why I call old boy FBI Butter. Okay? You talking to the police about me. Look, forget all whatever gangster shit, street shit he got going on, gang shit, whatever. Nigga, you call the police on me. You telling these people who I am and what I got going on. So you gonna forever be the FBI to me. I don't give a damn how many bodies you got. I don't care what you got going on, okay? You forever, okay? You are solidified as FBI to me, okay? Just saying, for those who didn't know.
I'm like, okay. And then they was like that they ain't want me in a courtroom, so he can't like touch me or some shit. I'm like, what?
Hey, I ain't gonna hold y'all. When I finally later on, weeks down the line, got the transcripts and the paperwork, what he said, they should let him come to me. When I say, okay, let me say something. This was the pen, or probably not this particular pen, but it was similar because it got my Mickey Truth stuff on it, right? When I say that man would have came charging at me, I would have stabbed him in his eye with this pen. They should have did it. We would have definitely went viral. More viral than what happened. Bro, what you thought I was going to do if you would have came charging at me? The only thing I had on me was a pen, and it was going to utilize in your ass, okay? But nevertheless, all I'm saying is this here, even now, it still be surreal. So much good and bad came from this situation, like for real.
I'm like, what the fuck is happening? So they try to put me in this fucking room. I'm like, no. I'm not going in no room. Okay. Fuck that. I'm not going in no room. Like, and then they was like, yeah, just hold on for a second. They done gave me, matter of fact, let me tell you, this how.
Okay, let's talk about this room. Like I told y'all, my original reaction was they trying to take me to like a holding cell or interrogation. It was gonna be a shiny light. Niggas asking me all types of questions. Because first and foremost, the first thing you say is, do I know these niggas? Do I know the defendants? Do I know the witness? Like, no, hold on. You ain't taking me nowhere. When I say that, when that elevator open and he put his hand, come on, I'm like, oh no. I'm about to go out of here and back to South Carolina. Because if y'all want to talk to me, y'all can talk to me in South Carolina. Not here. Listen, not here. So the crazy part about it was later on I found out the 6th floor was the overflow courtroom. So Seti Nash actually was in there, but I didn't know that at the time. So basically I would have been able to watch the trial on TV. But hey, I wasn't going. I wasn't going. I ain't know he ain't elaborate, and I think he wanted me to leave anyway on some real stuff. Cause like, why didn't you just say, "Hey, we gonna take you into the overflow courtroom for a precaution"? Nah, he left that out. But all I kept thinking about is the swinging light was gonna be above the table. I was gonna be in a chair. You gonna no. How I'm gonna explain that? I took my ass back to the hotel and made this video. Okay, so that's why I tell y'all. I'll let y'all in on this before anybody even knew anything. And when I tell you, I was out of Chicago within an hour of this video. Out of there. I ain't know what was going on. Like for real. So I'm gonna leave it at that because that's really the bulk of it. Y'all go tap into the playlist, but this moment solidified me as a blogger. This moment changed the way I cover cases. This moment changed the way I interact with people that's content, and definitely made me realize, despite what I feel like I ain't really doing much, all this is the federal playground, okay? Because y'all remember they later on did filings where they listed my videos, breaking down who witnesses was on the case, although they put their initials out. But remember it was a lot of us in this section that was listed in that document on the OBlock case. Yeah, I said no. I made a newspaper in Chicago, and this was all because of this. So, like I said, it was good and bad. I'm be honest with you, I could have done without making a newspaper, being listed in filings. Cause not just Mickey Truth, shoot, they list. I had to do an affidavit saying them niggas capping. Not only the witness, but the witness mama too. Come find out she was in already. Like, It really made me look at people real different. So now it got me like me as a blogger, my trust is messed up because I'm just like, yo, what you on? Cause boy, listen, that was my only time so far running into the feds on any type of content, and I don't want to do it again. Okay, don't want to do it again. Cause at the end of the day, don't try to put me in some stuff because you can't stand on the paint because you want to witness stand. No. But for those who want to watch the whole video, make sure y'all go tap in. It's a whole playlist because I broke down everything from that point forward when it came to me in the OBlock trial. So with that being said, like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to pull up on your girl Mickey Truth. Catch y'all on the next one.